This is our new project car here. This is a 1970 Fairlady Z432 from the Japanese market. The owner asked us to enter his car to our masterpiece program. This means we're gonna do full restoration on this beautiful car. Let's talk about the engine. This is a special high-performance S20 engine built for the Japanese market. The name comes from 432 because these have 4 valves per cylinder, 3 Solex carburetors and the double camshaft. What is missing from the engine is the air box and the air filter housing mounted here in front of the radiator. The radiator is not correct for the car. This is an L-series radiator. As you can see, they delete the plug here and put the connection up here, and the original radiator for the car, it must be aluminum. As you can see, a fresh air duct is missing from this side and from the other side too, but this side is very special, have a special shape because the air is coming from the engine, so the air duct have to go under. So what's missing from this side and connected to the radiator is the expansion tank and the bracket for it. We also don't see the engine data plate on the car. It's also missing, we have to replace it. I also find out what's missing from this side is an L-shaped heat shield, what is protecting the brake line from the exhaust heat. This hood latch is not period correct because this car is a 1970 and this is from the later car, and we're gonna change this too. So let's talk about the interior. In the middle console is missing the choke and the throttle lever. We're gonna replace this. But I'm very happy to see the parking light switches are here. It's only active in the Japanese cars. And here the coin tray is missing also. We will replace that. On the seat, it's a little bit worn out. The cushions we have to change. We will replace that with our material where it's very, very close to the original one. We are underneath the car here, looking at it, and it's in very good shape. Even the exhaust is original. Only one thing I find here in the back, we find out this differential is not the original. This is R180. And the original one is used to be a R192 with 4.44 ratio. The oil filter is not period correct, it's not an original one. They used an adapter and used this spin-on oil filter, and we're gonna change this for the original canister type. In front of the car, underneath, on the engine, here we find this oil temperature sensor. We will remove it because it's not original. And here we have in front of the engine, this is a crankshaft pulley. It is not original. We're going to replace it with the original one because they have some rubbers in the middle. That's called the harmonic damper. And we're going to use this, and it's going to be much better for the engine.
Let's talk about the bodywork. What you see here, this is the front valance. This is a later one, so we have to replace it. What you see here is where the radiator support is connected with the frame rails, and here we see some differences in the weldings, and you see here that there is metal missing. There should be a part of the radiator panel here on the frame rail, and also the weldings here we have to check, but definitely this is not original. This side seems to be original. Here you see where the radiator support is attached to the frame rail. And also here you see some weldings. We are not sure they are original. So we have to really completely clean it to see what happened, or maybe nothing happened, but we just have to check this. What you see here should be some mud covers to prevent mud and dirt going into the body. From both sides they are not there, so they have to be installed. Now we are looking at the left frame rail, and what we see here is there is something added to it. So it's covered with new metal. It shouldn't be there, and you see it all over the frame rail. So we need to replace the frame rail from here. And you see here it's completely rusted through. So and on the other side it's the same. This is also a patch, so this is not original. So that's why we have to replace it. Well, what's really nice is what you see here. Here we see the original spot welds of the rocker panels. So that's good news. A little less good news is that you here clearly see that the doglegs have been replaced. Normally you see here the spot welds, but there's no evidence of spot welds anymore. And when I feel inside, there's all kind of filler and stuff. And it's also coming out a little bit. So this needs to be done in the correct and original way. If you go further in the wheel arches, you see that the wheel arches, they are extended. They are more to the outside. And you see that what I'm touching here is the original wheel arch. And there is some new wheel arch, an extended one, put on the car to be able to accommodate wider tires, but it's not how the design of the car is, so we have to take it off. Here you see there has been a roll cage in the car, and they patched it and tried to repair it as good as possible. And what you see here, there is another piece of metal patched to the car, but it shouldn't be there. We don't know why it's done, maybe because of rust or something else, but we have to make it all original again. You see here that the place where the rear quarter panel and the taillight panel are spot welded together, but with this car you don't see any spot welds anymore. And when I look inside, there is good news because there is still original. So it might be that if we clean this, that we still have the original situation, so that those panels are still the original panels of the car. You can see here this hole. This is of a later type, and we're also missing the rubber strips. So unfortunately, it's not the correct bumper for the car, so we have to replace it. We have very nice Watanabe wheels on the car, but it's not the original wheel. There should be the Cobra Psycho wheels on it, and those are very rare, made out of magnesium. So we have to see it for 5 Cobra Psycho wheels to make the car really complete, and those wheels will be the spare set for the car. And now we are going to take it off and take a look at the suspension.
We have a better look for the suspension now. This car have a coilovers right now at the moment, and we're gonna be build it back as original way, put the original Z432 suspension for the car. And we're very familiar with this because we just recently restored Portuguese cars, but they have the same Z432 suspension.
If you look at this door, we have doubts if this is the original door of the car. And you can see it here, it's missing definition with this door should have. And also the date stamp here is from 1974. And if you look here and you look at the hinge, then you can see that this is a later hinge. Yeah, here we have a small detail, but you know details matter. So you see here that the small plastic piece, this door molding is not correct for the car. I think it was lost at one moment in its life. So we have to change it. Now we are at the back of the car, and from the underside we have seen that the rear quarter panel and the rear panel are really healthy, and also really no evidence of rust or impact there. But here we see that the seams are completely filled with filler, and here also, but we believe if we clean it that it will be like original again. And then we are here when we have opened the hatch, and here you see that there is a lot of filler, I think, and you can see that they just put a piece of metal here. So I can see if it... Yeah, it's just a piece of metal here. So yeah, it's just because we are very curious now, but it's a little bit useless what we are doing now, but it's just, but later we will really completely remove everything here. What is really nice to see, even more evidence that there was no impact on the rear of the car, is that you see that this panel is still the original panel, the two-piece panel, what later was replaced by one panel. So now we opened the hood, and when we were looking from the underside, we saw that the right frame rail connection with the radiator support was not original anymore. So yeah, and if you look down now, we see here a tear in the metal. And you see there also evidence of an impact. And also you see here a wrinkle in the inner fender. So there has been an impact from the front, only a light impact, but it's not completely repaired, so it should be redone. And also if you tap here on the headlight scoop, it's from metal and it should be from fiberglass. Also another mystery is the color of the car, because this color is not the original color of the car. And Alan already assessed the car 2 months ago, and then he saw some evidence of 919 yellow, sunshine yellow. So really cool to see what color it would be in the end.
Right now we start the restoration process. We take the car apart, and after sandblasting it, I'm sure we're gonna find some more stuff we can show you in our next video. And don't forget, details matter.